What up, guys? So if you are farming Superposition, the blockchain coming from Fluidity, this is how you can get an edge to receive a higher airdrop. So right now, if you guys go to their Discord group, you will see that there is an announcement saying that they have over 900,000 wallets on the blockchain with more than 11 million transactions. So obviously, not all of them are going to be receiving the airdrop. They don't have enough liquidity to do an airdrop for over, probably by the time that they do the airdrop, they will have maybe 1.5 million wallets participating. So since it is a testnet, obviously it is super easy for everybody just to push a little bit of transaction because it is free. So you need to have an edge over the other people so you can receive a good airdrop. So how you guys can do it is by staking Fly, because right now we are earning some SPN points, which is superposition points, towards the airdrop by staking Fly, which is Fluidity. That is the parent company of the project. So if we check here, which is a dashboard that someone shared in the Discord group, I'm gonna add the link for it. But if we scroll down, you guys can see that currently there is only 4.2k Fly stakers. That's it. So in comparison, there is over 900,000 people taking transaction, but there is only 4,000 people staking the token for Fly. So if you are the owner of Fluidity and you're building an L3 and you're planning to do an airdrop, who are you going to be rewarding? The ones that are just taking transaction for free, or the ones that are staking your token and are believing in your token and they're staking it for a longer period of time? So obviously it will be weighted towards the one that is staking the token. And you guys can see only 4,000 people staking in comparison to over 900,000. Obviously the math is quite simple. Now current price for Fly is around 0.005, more or less. That was 18 hours ago, give or take. And we also have some tiers. So depending on the amount of tokens that you're staking, you guys get below 5,000 or equal to 5,000, you get no tier. If you are above 5,000, so 5,001, you get the shrimp. Then we have 30,000 for dolphin, then 80,000 for surfer, 250k for tiki, and 1 million for surfer. So let's say that you want to get the lowest amount, which is shrimp. Let's go ahead and do the total by 0.0058, I think it was. That is just 29 bucks just to get the shrimp one. So super easy. Now let's say you want to get the dolphin, that would be 30,174. Now for me, going up to surfer, tiki, I don't think it is worth it because the price of Fly is obviously going down. So you need to take that into consideration, that if you're staking 174 bucks, most likely by the time of the airdrop, this might be worth $100. So obviously you're gonna be losing some money from the price of Fly, but also you do have an edge for the superposition airdrop. So that's how I see it. There's only 4,000 people staking, and last time that we did Fluidity, that we made a pretty decent amount of money, I think they had 4,000 or 6,000 participating for Fluidity, and that's when we did, or at least myself, I did a 10x. And even in the group, I can see that people made 6, 7, 8, or probably even more than me by just using Fluidity. So whenever you have a project that is planning to do an airdrop, but they don't have a crazy amount of users, obviously you can make a decent amount of money without spending too much. So for me, $174 is worth it because I am okay with losing 100 bucks or even the total, which is 174. But more than that, kind of, nah, not really, because the other one is 80,000. Let's go ahead and check that amount. That is 464. Yes, you could do it, but still, I'm not super excited about it. So if you're really, really into farming superposition, I do think that at least you should be staking 5,001, which would be $29, $30 for you to get that tier so you can start earning some points. Because even if you go to Fluidity, you click on staking, you add the amount, then it will show right here, your Fly balance, stake, and then you have your tiers. So you would have the lowest one, as I showed before, 5,000, then 30,000, 80,000, 250, and then 1 million. And right here, Your points, I think it is every 24 hours, will continue to increase as you keep your fly tokens staked. Now, once you're done with that part, obviously make sure that you do get involved with Superposition. You use the testnet, you push a few transactions, you check if they have any type of campaign on Intrack, on Galaxy. But for me, to be honest, best way to have an edge is definitely by staking. So if you don't want to stake, don't lose your time trying to farm Superposition, the testnet, because again, 900,000 people. If everybody's doing the same, most likely what they're gonna be receiving is probably like $1 or just an NFT. So there you go, guys. Just my 2 cents. Let me know if you have any questions, any doubts. Bye bye.